Hi everyone, welcome to Josh Views, and this is going to be part two of the Pain Trivia 1. So, in the part one of the Pain Trivia 1, we had asked you after I had tasted spicy chili, what I need to take to cool it down. Is it going to be option A, the milk, or option B, the water? So, I'm really glad that many of you had answered it correctly as milk. Okay, so the reasoning behind it is milk has a specific substance called capsaicin. Okay, that has the capacity to break a specific enzyme called capsaicin, which the chili has. Once we taste the chili, this capsaicin gets settled in our tongue or around our inner mouth areas, which actually stimulates the nerves inside it and gives a feeling of spiciness or the hotness to the brain, which we perceive it as spicy. Okay, so this capsaicin, what the milk has the capacity to break this compound capsaicin and wash away. Okay, on the vice versa. Okay, on the other side, when we see the water, actually the water and the capsaicin, what this chili has, reacts like a water and a oil medium. Like when we take the water, after we have taken this spicy chili, the capsaicin tends to spread around the tongue and the mouth area. In a way, it amplifies the signals of the burning sensation, giving more feeling of spiciness. Okay, I think many of and even myself had taken water before knowing about this fact. Okay, so it is something that we all need to know that water actually amplifies the spiciness because of this underlying phenomenon what we just discussed. Okay, so now we need to understand like why this pain trivia has come up. Okay, so this specific aspect of chili, okay, is considered as an aversion by the body once we had taken it up. An aversion, in other words, we can say it is something like what we don't like in a very bigger quantity or in a or something which is causing a potential harm to the body. Okay. So if some of you who have been following our pain story videos, you might remember this guy, which is actually a potentially harmful thing or substance that can cause pain signals to the body. Okay. So now in a similar kind of an example, we can correlate it with the chili. Okay. So similar to how chili gives an feeling of aversion signals to the brain, meaning that which is not good for the body. Similarly, the pain signals, it can be a potentially harmful object, or in other case, like a specific movement. For example, when you bend down or when you lift your arms, your shoulder pains, or when you bend down, your back aches, or when you turn your neck pains. Okay, so all this can be considered as an aversion to the body or to the brain, basically because it gives out pain signals when you have a specific painful movement. Okay, so again I repeat, so when the painful signals are getting amplified during a specific movement, that is considered as an aversion by the body and gets saved in your memory in the brain. Okay, for example, to make it more simpler, imagine once I taken this spicy chili. I think you all might have seen me in the video one. If not, you can go back again and see it. So the first experience of having the chili gets saved in my brain, which will not allow me to taste this again. Okay, if at all I'm in another competition or I'm going to redo the video again, apart from these factors, I'm not going to taste the chili again because I had developed an aversion towards it as it has given me a negative feeling. Okay. So similarly, pain, once it gives a feeling of aversion to the brain, thereby to the body, okay, our body tends to get or our body tends to avoid certain activities or certain movements or certain things that might cause these painful signals to provoke the body into getting more painful episodes or more painful manner. Okay, hope you got my point. Okay, so to make it more simpler, for example, if I'm going to bend down and pick up some object, my back is paining. Okay, so this gets stored in the memory, like whenever I'm going to bend down and take the object or something, my back aches. So I avoid doing this movement so that I don't get the feeling of pain or the sensation of pain, similar to how I avoid taking the chili to avoid getting the feeling of spiciness or hotness, which I don't like. Okay, so hope I made it more clearer and simpler to you. So similarly, there are going to be other factors that comes into play, obviously. For example, if I have a high spice tolerance level, for example, if I'm an individual who can able to take spice tolerance more, okay, obviously one chili, two chili, three chilies are going to be needed for me to get that level of spiciness. Okay, in the same way, there might be some individuals who might have a high pain tolerance level who can able to tolerate the pain. Okay, that's why certain individuals get pain very sooner or in a very simpler movements itself compared to other individuals who can able to tolerate pain levels in a very high capacity. Okay, so and there are similar other factors like how was the experience of it. For example, if you had clearly watched the video of Trivia 1, so when I actually had tasted it, okay, so I had a very bad reaction, okay, so which again, when I'm going to see it back again, it gives me a very negative feedback, okay, such as that I'm not going to take this again. So similarly, when you had a previous painful episode, okay, that also gives a feedback to your brain stating that this is something which is going to harm me and which I'm not supposed to do or which I'm not going to do. Okay, sounds interesting, right? Okay, so these are some of the things what we are going to see further in the pain stories in the coming episodes. So do be patient and wait and watch. Okay, so that there are some more interesting facts that might come on, or some of the facts you might be already knowing. Okay, or some facts which you want to know, please put them in the comment section or you can email me. You can find my email ID in the description section. Okay, so thank you for watching and do subscribe and share so that many people get to know more about pain and related to rehab. Okay, so thanks for watching.